attempt to, I don't know, 5 at Yishun feeder integration. These aren't solely my ideas. Some of them were like contributed by my friend, and he said that like overall I did an okay job, so I'm just gonna share it with you. So 800, I'm not gonna change the way 800 is because it is meant to feed like this part of Yishun to Sembawang Road and vice versa. And the same goes for 811. I feel like a lot of people when doing the like Yishun feeder integration, it is just this one small point. They don't really understand why 811's North Loop is routed in this fashion. So again, it is entirely the same as 800, like its intent. Okay, it's like Yishun Avenue 6 and 7. It is basically aiming to bring this part of Yishun East to Sembawang Road. And the on route is just, I mean, this looping point is just like trying not to duplicate 800. I mean, like you can read up on like the whole history of like Yishun feeders and why 811, 800, I don't know, 801 even ended up like this. And then South Loop, I'm not changing it either because it is fine as it is. There is also another one which a lot of people have suggested changing it, and I've vet through some of their ideas, and I think it's fine as well. Like some of them have suggested like green and white plates. That's also fine in the case of like 807, but I think what I did was that I didn't really touch 807. I just kept it like intact like this. I didn't touch this one. Likewise for 804. I didn't touch it either because the route, there's no issues with the route. At most 804 I probably could extend it to inside this little area like this. Okay, or maybe like this instead. I could extend 804 because ideally to serve this new area you could have both services, like one from Yishun and then another one that's rumored to be from Chencharu, that's like, I don't know, looping at this general area. But what I will do is to eliminate the need for 803 and 806, and I will tell you how to do it. Because from what I know, when I did this thing, I didn't really touch, if I recall, I didn't really touch 801 a lot. I just made it loop at wherever it is currently. But what I did do is 860, instead of making this like a clone of 807, I actually made 860 go here. And instead of continuing down Yishun Ring Road, I did this so that I could completely eliminate the need for 803. If they want, they could just take 801 here. It's just a small compromise. And I sent 860 like this. And I think I remember doing something like this. So now that I made 860 do this, I made like 861 go inside this road instead. And then 861 just, I didn't change 861 for this side. I only changed like this side. And then for 860, I let it touch Katib. The one compromise of doing this is that like, I mean, the way I'm going to compromise is that this whole link, this pair of bus stops, the reason why 860 is designed in this fashion is for the same bus stop transfer the hub spoke onto Sembawang Road. Like you transfer to 860, but I don't think anyone really uses that, so I'm just gonna plug 860 at Khatib instead. And then this area is already like, it's already more or less served by 103. So even if I eliminate 806 from the equation, it's not gonna like change anything. The only downside is that 806, you're not able to like do this anymore. And honestly, 103, it goes like this, right? You could technically amend 103 a little bit to go near the Melody Spring Residence HDB, I don't know, like that general area. You technically can do a minor tweak to like 103 to make it like marginally more useful, I guess. 805, I did not touch it because the reason why 805 is so popular is because it's a direct route into Yishun, like this. The loop is pretty simple. It's just like that. Direct access to Yishun and quick access as well. That's why I think 805 deserves Betty buses as well. So in essence, you don't need 803 or 806 anymore because I gave them 860 in compensation. Like from Yishun Avenue 6, you want to go to Yishun, both sides you just take a bus to Avenue 6. I mean, you just take 860 to Avenue 6 instead. And to cover this sector as well, you could make 852 do this throw as well. Because you know 853 actually goes like this. The hospital, it goes Yishun Central 1, right? You can make 852 cover Central, cover Yishun Central for the loss of like 806 and 812's East Loop as well. So what's gonna happen to 812? It's simple. So what I'm gonna do with 812, mildly controversial by the way, just like the 8601, I'm gonna make it go via Avenue 5. Yishun Ring Road, I'm gonna make it go Yishun Ring Road. I mean, this sector of Yishun Ring Road, I'll make it serve twice. I mean, I'll make it serve Yishun Ring Road over here in both directions. Reason why is because I'm making 812 into a single loop as opposed to like a town link intra-town. So Yishun Ring Road, Avenue 4, Central, Street 61, and back. So I essentially simplify this route. Again, at the expense of probably people who are transferring from other bus services along Yishun Avenue 2 to go here. But then I've observed that like not many people even do this, so you know what, might as well. But don't worry, I'm not gonna like sandbag the commuters or anything. 812, I made it do this. You also realize that there is a new 861M that does this, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm converting this one into a full day service. No more M variant. I'm just simply gonna renumber it something else. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restore the deleted sector of 812. So Canberra here. I made a mistake, oh my god. Okay, correction here. So we're not changing 861's route, as in 861M's route. You see, I'm not changing what 812's west loop used to be. I'm keeping this connection. So what I'm essentially doing is 861M, 883M, which only runs like, you know, wait, is it during Sundays only or weekend? I forgot. But like, okay, I'm merging 861M, 883M, and a small part of 812's west loop into one new consolidated service without sandbagging anyone, because I'm not changing what 883M is meant to do. It's meant to bring this part of the people, bring this part of the area. What am I saying? Bring commuters from this part into this part, which is like the market area. And this new service that I proposed, it still covers this general area. Like, I may delete this side, but it's already covered by 811's north loop. I'm not like cutting off the connection from here to here. You still have 811 north loop because 883M currently is still a single directional loop. But when I make everything into this, when I combine everything into this 862, I'm still keeping the connection to the market. You just board at like different bus stops if you're going back towards Canberra or Sembawang. So I'm not changing what 883M is supposed to do. I didn't even touch 861M's route in its entirety, like from here to here. Conceptually, it's still the same, just that I made it bidirectional. I'm not changing 812 west loop, like what this small part of the west loop, like what it was supposed to do in the first place. I'm just combining them in the same fashion as, like, 290 plus 220, or stuff like 385 plus 226. This one became 60. This one, these two became 38, or even like 357 plus 294, you get service 3. Same concept. I'm not changing what the service is supposed to do. I only change like 860 in order to eliminate 803, 806, because they are really a waste. I'll run bendy buses on 860 instead of 806 to compensate. But in this case, I'm not changing what the route is supposed to do. I'm just tweaking it so that it goes via a different way whilst maintaining the purpose of why, like, the different services are supposed to. No, like, I'm still respecting the way the services are designed and the purposes that they serve. But this 862 idea, actually, it came from my friend suggesting 883M absorbing 812 west. So this one, all credit goes to him because I was not the one who suggested this. But what I suggested, like improving on his idea, was that I made this one 861M absorb these two as well. So that was my part of the idea. Actually, it's a shared part of the idea. Most of the idea of this new conceptual service came from him anyway, not me. Is my screen cut off again? Okay, that's the end.